Alrighty, y'all. Hello and welcome back to an adrenaline-filled video. You know me, I've been into diesels as of lately, and well, I'm always learning about awesome vehicles, and does it really get any more crazy, tough, and wild than tanks? Come on. I mean, what's the toughest vehicle of them all? You can't really argue with the tank, right? And there's some awesome tanks around the world. I know just about a little bit of a surface level about tanks. That's about it. Definitely would like to deep dive into more of these, but sticking with the recent diesel theme and, of course, the cold start theme, you guys absolutely blew up one of my last videos with that. I do appreciate it. We have a suggestion from, let's see, Metla SVK. And a couple others as well, but I have that one recorded as one of the suggestions for looking at diesel tank cold starts. How freaking cool is that? These will be linked in the description down below, so you can check these out and browse their channels. Let's go ahead and hop straight into this. I believe we have, these are all European tanks, and I think this should be fun. All right, first up, we have a Leopard, which I believe is a German tank. Let's start that over. Okay, here we go. Oh, damn. And look, stating obvious, obviously war sucks and stuff, but obviously I'm a big fan of just engines and machines, so let's just have fun with this. Look, there have been some crazy machines and tanks especially created over time, and looking at them now, I mean, these things are freaking awesome. It's fired right up, by the way, but it's just got such a hard and deep idle, you know? Wow. Actually sounds really cool. Damn. Whoa. And with most of these, I will kind of fact check myself because, like I said, I'm not a tank expert. I'm a very casual tank fan, and I haven't really taken the time to like learn about them. I just know, you know, a little bit. Like with anything, I know kind of more about American military stuff than I do other countries. And you know, hey, big surprise, right? But I will make sure. But I'm pretty sure I've heard of the Leopard, and I'm, you know, fairly certain this is not an American tank. This is definitely a German tank. Damn, this sounds really good. All right, and then this one, we have a King Tiger. Now, I don't know much about this at all. Oh, this is a hand crank. Really? The other one, I'm pretty sure it just fired right up, so I'm assuming he, you know, whoever was operating just started it with some sort of key or button or whatever. Now, this is different. Hand cranks always freak me out. Whoa, what's going on here? He's covering his ears. Holy smokes! This thing sounds like a tiger. Dude, can we just see this real quick? This thing roared to life, like, violently. Damn. Wow. That thing's a beast. Totally different sound, by the way. I'm almost seeing the shape here. This is where that hand crank was, right? Are they... how's that work? They are cranking... What would that be? The flywheel? Or like the crankshaft or something? And then They had to reach in. I don't know. It looks sketchy. It's not something I would want to start. Not something at all. This is going to be a great video for comments. So if you want to add any, stories, technical stats, all that type of stuff, I always learn a lot from you guys. So I would appreciate that. This thing's crazy. This thing definitely sounds raw and like scary in a good way. Like it's very freaking cool. So far, I guess I'll give just a slight edge to the Leopard. That thing sounded really, really smooth. All right, now we have an IS-3, which I believe is a Soviet tank, so something a little bit different. Again, I don't know exactly how old some of these are and what's been done and all that. I just think it's cool to see old machinery still working. Okay, this is electronic ignition. I suppose they're priming, like what, a fuel pump? Wow. Ooh. Very industrial sound from this one. I would almost say this one sounds just a little bit quieter. Kind of a more kind of broad and muted sound. But I mean, it sounds good. And I mean, it fired right up. Wow, tanks are just something else, man. Holy smokes. To tell me down below if you've ever gotten to, I don't know, like, don't they have ride-alongs sometimes with tanks or something? Some sort of events or companies might do that. I'm not exactly sure. I think they do here in the U.S. I've never been near one at all. So I have not ridden in a tank, although it looks like an interesting experience, I could say. Alrighty, and we have one more. This is a Leopard as well. This is a Leopard 2A7. Another one didn't mention that, so I'm not sure if there's slight variations. I imagine there is. Remember, I'm not an expert. But here we go. I thought I'd check this out as well. May I mention, this thing is a wicked, wicked looking tank. I mean, look at this thing. It reminds me of like an 80s Ferrari in the back. With all these lines, that design. It's like the Testarossa of tanks. Looks kind of cool. Honestly, it's like sporty almost. All right, let's hear it fire up. Fired right up. No hand crank for this one. Whoa. Whoa. Holy smokes. Damn. Look at that thing rolling coal, huh? Wow. And are we talking about a turbo here? Because I'm hearing a turbo, right? Or what else would that whistle be? Jeez. And I just thought I'd throw this in there. Engine. Hey, America makes some pretty badass machines as well. This is an M1A2 Abrams. And as you'll hear,
never guessed that, right?
A little bit of a different turbo sound. We have a turbine. Yeah. Pretty crazy whistle on that. Although I'm very impressed by that Leopard as well. I did not realize, or I guess I wouldn't have guessed that would have had a turbo diesel in it. So that was a great surprise.
I got an aircraft.
Yeah, this thing sounds crazy. If you close your eyes, you'd think it was an aircraft or a helicopter. Pretty crazy sound on this puppy. And real quick, I guess I'll have to say the winner of this video, even though they were all freaking cool, was that Leopard 2A7, I think it was called. This was a third-generation German main battle tank developed by what is that? Oh, geez. Maffei, maybe? And it replaced the Leopard 1, of course. It served many countries, by the way, and this is from like the 70s, like 79. So I did not realize that. It actually says to present. So this can still see some action or is still, a significant piece of equipment to this day. I think that's very impressive. But anywho, I thought the sound of this thing was absolutely wild. And of course, it is. It's a V12 twin turbo diesel. That's actually insane. So, I have to hand the crown for this one, even though it was all cool. This Leopard 2 looks badass. It sounds badass. Wow, what a machine. So I guess that'll do it for this one. Kind of a quick, fun video about some tanks, some diesels. I'm really loving this kind of theme lately. So any suggestions and ideas you have along this front, please, let me know. I really do appreciate you watching. And of course, this is just, wow, this was fun. And of course, if you would like to share your favorite, please let me know down below. It's going to do it for this one. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.